Josh, someone DM'd me and they were 100% serious in this DM. They want to know if you use Botox.
I do not use Botox ever. No.
Has anyone ever asked you that?
No. No.
You have such youthful, smooth skin.
See, but I don't. I got wrinkles, man. I got wrinkles right there. See
I feel like anytime Sevan says one of these things of like, I got a DM, I feel like it's just his way of asking a question and not having the responsibility on himself.
Do you know men
I want to start seeing these DMs.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to hold it up, and then it's a valid question. And they have to have photos. It can't be your fake Instagram account DMing you.
Fair enough. So we can build that circle of trust that's so tight.
Do you know any men who use Botox?
Yes.
No.
You do?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yep.
Name them. Names. Let's name names.
So Keith uses Botox?
Is it a CrossFitter?
No. It's no one in my network.
They're just gonna say Noah Olsen. I was like, what?
Yeah. So like the topic came up with like a group of friends, and I was saying, like, for men or women, I was like, I don't like it. You know, I think like coloring your hair, like, I understand that some people like it, and it's like, yep, if that's what makes you feel better about yourself. But I think, like, don't change your body unnaturally, you know, like, that has to be rough. Like, learn to love yourself for who you are, because if you don't like yourself for who you are, you're going to be miserable because you're with yourself all the time. And, you know, it's like, I went through it when I was young. Like, I had chest hair. I was the only kid my age with chest hair. And I remember I got it waxed one time, and then immediately I was like, I'm going to learn to love myself for who I am, because I'm never doing that again.
My chest.
And you know, like, I know, like, I've heard like Cara Webb talk about it, like with the size of her legs. She was like, you know, I just wasn't like everyone else, but I'm stuck with it. So I need to learn to love myself for who I am. And so, like, people that dye their hair or like Botox or whatever it is, I don't want to say against it. If you want to do it, do whatever the fuck you want. And I was saying, like, I couldn't imagine what would have to happen here for me to get Botox. And then, like, everyone I was with was like, oh, I get it. I do this, I do that.
I mean, I know women.
And
women.
one of the people was a dude, and I was like, get the fuck out of here.
You hang around a lot of celebrities, it seems like, lately, because you're, you know, that type of, you're an A-lister.
This guy was not a celebrity.
Really? Oh, yeah. Man.
Average dude.
Just an average dude getting Botox.
And I could not believe it. I remember
Where did he get it?
I don't know. We didn't go into that type of detail. But, like, there's people.
Wait, I think was he
my age?
Sevan, are you asking in, like, on his body where did he get it, or like?
Yeah, like his forehead, his
forehead.
lips. Oh, yeah, his forehead. Okay. Oh, yeah. You thought? Oh, nice catch, Josh.
Oh,
You're good dude.
But I remember talking to one person that, like, used to be a CrossFitter, and they were getting Botox, and I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, love yourself for who you are. And they were like, I don't want smile lines.
This was a girl,
and
probably. Female.
And I was so taken back of, like, why the fuck would you not want smile lines? Do you want to get to 80 years old and look like you never smiled? I'm like, dude, I have these big fucking lines whenever I'm grinning ear to ear. And I'm like, no, when I'm old, even now, when I have those lines, I want you to know that I'm having the best time. That smiling's not new for me, and, like, I'm having a good time while I'm here. I can't see my face, so what do I give a fuck? You're the one who has to look at it.
It's true. I get that, like, for men, I think it's the weirdest thing possible. Like, I really do. I think it's really strange. Like men age, man, and, like, typically, like, it is what it is. Most guys
age. Everyone ages.
No, I know.
Everyone ages. Like,
but listen, hey, can I finish my comment, Matt? Can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
No.
No. But I understand, like, for women, I can understand the pressures that they can be under, right? You know, I can see it. It's easier for me to understand when a woman says I put Botox in my face, even though I agree with you wholeheartedly what you're saying. Like, I think it's silly. I think it's stupid. But you know, I think that women definitely probably feel a little more pressure to stay and look younger.
Here's the part I don't like. if I look at you and I see something that doesn't look human, I want to look away. So do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see
like
what
when
you're
people
saying.
have like the really big lips or their
Yeah.
eyes are pulled too tight.
Yeah.
And so like I'll be somewhere, let's say there's a bunch of parents somewhere and there's that one mom that's had all the work done. Like I feel bad because I don't even know, like my brain does. It's not even that I'm judging them for getting the work done. I'm like, Matt, like I don't give a fuck, do what you want to do, but I don't see a human anymore. I start like tripping on you. You're a novelty or something.
Do you guys
I
ever
just
watch Bill
I force
Burr?
myself to go over and say hi to him. No, but I like him. The little bit I've seen of him, he's amazing.
So Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he has one whole skit of like, stop doing facelifts and Botox. He's like, you don't look younger. He's like,
right.
You're 50, you look 50. He's like, when you get a facelift, you don't look 30. You look like a 30-year-old lizard. And it's
Right.
like, yeah, that's
true.
completely true.
I think even like when you get really like you're getting like girls in like their 20s now doing it. And
Yes, prophylactically. Do it
Yeah.
now before you have wrinkles so you don't get wrinkles. I hear that shit. I'm like, what
yeah,
the
and you're like,
fuck?
I think it ages them to where because you look like you're trying to be younger when you are already young, and I feel like it ages them a little bit because they have that look.
You look like you feel old.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if that
Like
makes
I
sense.
feel
but,
like it makes it look like you have an insecurity
Oh, yes, for
and
sure.
you feel old. Granted, dude, if people want, like, do whatever you want.
I think it's
believe,
funny
like,
that we're
if
talking
it-
about Botox.
I think
Thank you.
if it
Thank you.
doesn't affect anyone, you should be free to do whatever you want. If it doesn't harm anyone except yourself, do whatever you want. So to anyone that has Botox and it makes you happy, keep doing it. I'm like, no.
I think we're the three experts on Botox. It makes the most sense. We should be talking about this.
When I have gray hair start coming in, I have some grays that are coming in, couldn't be happier. Like the thought of dyeing them or pulling them out has never crossed my mind. The day that I have these wrinkles on the side of my face, no, couldn't love them anymore because it's me.
We'll see.
And the
We'll see
biggest
about
thing,
that.
like, I
we'll
don't
see
have to
about
look
those.
at 'em.
We'll see about those grays not getting pulled out. I don't know. It's like you're kind of talking like a person who doesn't have kids, but you want to talk about how to raise kids right now. When you don't have something,
dude.
you don't know.
Oh,
You're saying he's too young to talk about growing old gracefully?
Yeah, I
Dude,
agree.
like,
I don't
I'm
think I
pretty
want to
sure-
even like. I don't even want to hear your opinion on it. No, I'm just kidding, dude.
people have been telling me for years that I'm going bald in the back. And
Really? I don't know. I've never noticed.
Yeah, I think it was because I had a shaved head, and so it's just like the angle that like the light hits, it looks like a bald spot, and people keep pointing that out to me, and I'm like the only reason it's annoying is because people keep talking to me about it. It's like if you're wearing blue jeans and people are like, wow, those are really cool yellow pants, and you're like, dude, they're blue. What are you talking about? Like that's the only reason it's annoying. I couldn't give a fuck if I go bald. I'll just start shaving my head again. Like, what do I care? I don't have to look at it. It's your problem.
The bald thing's a trip to me too, a little bit. And like Josh has said, like, who the fuck am I to talk? I got like 3 heads of hair on this head.
Dude, yeah. You can't talk about being bald, bro.
But
you got a nice head of
friends,
hair.
all my friends who are bald are like, they're beautiful men. They look fucking awesome bald.
Dude, no,
like I've never looked at a bald guy and been like, oh my god, he's bald. That he'd look better with hair. I'm like, damn, that looks cool.
Nobody looks bad with a shaved head. It will be shocking when you first do it because it's such a change. But like, I can't recall a single person I've ever seen that like they clearly are just bald on top, so they shave the whole head, and then you're like, no, like you're just bald. Like it's weird.
You look amazing. You look amazing. Actually,
it's the same transition as when you see a bald person and they show you a picture from when they had hair. It looks fake. It doesn't. You're like, it doesn't look like you. It's weird. Like you look weird with hair. It's a good thing you have a shaved head. It's the same transition as when you have hair and you start losing it and you shave it for the first time. Nobody looks bad with a shaved head. It's like it looks bad when you're doing like the comb over. You're trying to hang on to it.
Man, when you're hanging on to the sides, keep that going. Hang on to that straight, baby.
Just grow the left side real long and comb it over. No one will know the difference.
No one will ever know. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Hey, man, do you right? If you want to hang on to those strings, hang on to them, baby." But I agree. Like, yeah, man. Like, I'm sure once my my thinning hair starts to really thin out, I'm gonna freaking shave it. So it is what it is.